Live from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News at 6.
Now on Channel 2 News, a teen crashes a pickup truck into a home in southwest Houston. How close one man living inside came to getting hurt.
Plus, Mayor Turner kicks off his re-election campaign. What we're learning about his plans for the city of Houston. We begin with a U-Haul truck crashing into a home where a man and his daughter were sleeping. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jalissa Garza.
And I'm Samara Perez. This happened at a home on Sharondale Drive and Westover Street in southeast Houston. Channel 2's Imani Cobbs is there with more on the story.
James Rucker had just put his daughter down to sleep when his life flashed before his eyes.
I was on the phone with my wife. Next thing I know, the truck came in on me, and all I seen was darkness.
It was early Saturday on March 8th when a U-Haul truck crashed into Rucker's bedroom. Rucker's main concern was the safety of his 16-month-old daughter. Rucker called out for help and a neighbor arrived. His daughter was unharmed, but Rucker suffered several injuries.
Legs and arms and back. Actually put this on my leg for the big knot that's actually right here. Rucker now walks with a cane and is receiving physical therapy. Rucker's legal team is working around the clock to find answers, and they plan to file a lawsuit against U-Haul.
My role is to find answers because Mr. Rucker deserves answers and he deserves justice.
Rucker's family created a GoFundMe page in an effort to help raise money for repairs to the home. Rucker is a professional chef and wants to start a new life with his family, but first, he has a message for the driver.
He should have stayed and helped.
In Southeast Houston, Imani Cobbs, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
It's been 3 weeks since the deadly fire at the chemical plant in Crosby. We are learning more about what happened. A substance known as isobutylene spread from a holding tank to a warehouse, causing a deadly explosion. The chemical is a highly flammable, colorless gas that has a petroleum-like smell. People near the Crosby area were advised to shelter in place for hours. One worker died and 2 others have been hospitalized, but their conditions have not been released yet. Harris County officials and the Environmental Protection Agency are continuing to monitor the air quality.
A 15-year-old is being charged with unauthorized use of a motor vehicle after police say he took his friend's parents' truck for a joyride and ended up crashing into this southwest Houston home. Now we're hearing about the close call for one man living inside.
Just thankful that we're all okay.
A tenant of the home on Clairwood Drive did not want to appear on camera, but did want to tell us what happened early Friday morning. He was sleeping when all of a sudden he heard a loud crash.
Really loud noise. And then I thought it was just a car crash outside or something.
He walked to his living room and saw something he didn't expect. A huge hole on the side of his home and debris everywhere. He usually sleeps in the living room, but that night he chose not to.
Debris from the brick on the wall would have, shattered my face or killed me for sure.
The red pickup truck was registered to this home, but the homeowner did not know what was going on.
I don't have a red truck. I never owned a red truck. Sorry, wrong person now.
Luckily, no one was injured. The tenant and his family are now looking for a new place to stay, and police are still trying to figure out what caused the teen to crash.
Mayor Sylvester Turner kicked off his re-election campaign at Union Station. He announced what his plans are if he is able to serve a second term.
The mayor of Houston, our next mayor, Sylvester Turner. I want you to be fired up.
Hundreds gathered in support of Mayor Turner's 2019 re-election campaign. Leaders and members of the community noting what he did for them.
He really understands what's important about Houston. He's great for business, and he really understands what his constituents need.
From potholes to better housing, to the struggle with Hurricane Harvey.
Along with supporters, there were also those who were dissatisfied.
He needs a lot of improvement. He's gonna say something new to the community because we all know where we stand. The community is in crisis.
Mayor Turner addressed his plans, including flood prevention, transportation mobility, public safety, creating new job opportunities, and paying people back for Hurricane Harvey.
We are just now starting to get federal dollars. I want to make sure that those federal dollars get to the people that need it most in terms of homeowner assistance, repairs, and reconstruction.
He also addressed Prop B and its effects.
It will lead to layoffs. That message has not changed. Having said that, We are honoring the spirit and the will of voters. We are paying the firefighters.
Turner will be running for a second term against businessman Bill King, who he defeated in the 2015 race, and attorney Tony Busby. Election day is November 5th.
Houston remembers a man who gave a lot to this city. Philanthropist Lester Smith passed away at the age of 76. Members of the community now remember his life and legacy.
Lester Smith is or was an iconic figure in the city of Houston.
You look all around the city and see his name, Lester Smith, an oil man, philanthropist, husband, father, and a huge part of the Houston community. He gave more than $150 million to numerous organizations throughout the city. Dr. Paul Klotman with Baylor College of Medicine says Smith had a huge impact on the school.
Our best programs at Baylor have been because of donations that Lester and Sue gave. The breast center, the prostate cancer program, our lung institute.
He also donated $15 million to expand the Holocaust Museum. The expansion is currently in process, and the new building will have his name on it.
He was always very helpful as an individual and very, very powerful in his philanthropy because he was hopeful.
Co-founders of the Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation also released a statement saying, Lester was a true point of light in our city, a man driven by his passion for serving others through his selfless acts of kindness. Both Dr. Klotman and Dr. Zuniga had so many kind words to say about Lester.
Of course, he had a huge impact on the city, and of course, his legacy will continue to live on. The biggest college admission case ever prosecuted by the Justice Department continues to unfold. Just last month, actresses Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin, along with others, were accused of paying thousands to get their kids admitted into elite schools. Huffman has agreed to plead guilty in the case. She has also released a statement saying she accepts full responsibility for her actions. Loughlin appeared in court but did not plead guilty. She is now facing an additional charge of money laundering.
The third spacewalk in the past month for NASA took place outside the International Space Station on Monday. Astronauts Anne McClain and David St. Jacques conducted a spacewalk that lasted about 6 hours. The astronauts upgraded the station's robotic arm. They also installed cables to upgrade the station's wireless communication and computer network. NASA plans to have another spacewalk next month.
Two legendary international soccer teams are coming to Houston this summer. Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are set to face each other for the International Champions Cup, which will be taking place at NRG Stadium on July 20th. Houston is in the running to become one of the host cities for the 2026 World Cup. We have more information on how to get tickets at click2houston.com.
Pop sensation Cher is coming to Houston, and we have all the details for you.
The legendary singer announced 14 more dates to her Here We Go Again tour. She will be taking the stage at the Toyota Center December 15th. Tickets are on sale and you can purchase them through Live Nation. For more information, you can go to our website, click2houston.com.
Congratulations are in order for M2K Motorsports of Fulshire, who broke a record at the Texas Mile in Victoria. The Texas Mile draws in car enthusiasts and gives them a safe place to race. M2K Motorsports' customized 2006 Ford GT reached 299 miles per hour, breaking a record of 293 miles per hour on their first run. On their second run, the car ran 240 miles per hour at the halfway mark, making it the quickest half mile a car has ever done at the Texas Mile. Once the car reached the end of the track, it reached 300.4 miles per hour in 1 mile.
The ultimate goal when we started this was 235 miles per hour in a mile. Never even considered going 300.
M2K Motorsports achieved something that has never been done before. They will be participating in the Texas Mile again in October, saying this is only the beginning.
That is fast, Jalissa.
Yeah.
Do they plan on using the same car?
So they're working on a new project. It's called Project X, and hopefully it's ready for when they hit the track again. That concludes our newscast for today. Thank you for joining us.
And remember to stay up to date on the latest news, weather, and sports at click2houston.com.